fourth in line to launch. After the mad dash to get everything done, seconds now feel like minutes. Our brains still in go mode, but our bodies are heavy, seemingly moving in slow motion. Rediviva shines bright in the morning sun, and I can't stop staring. But she's staring at the harbor, eager to get back to the water. The decks are crowded with tools and soiled with yard dust. Our work here is done. As slow as time seems to be moving now, it's in stark contrast to the last 4 days. Our handprints will submerge again to carry us many more miles, holding our craft through an ocean of possibilities. The dream laid in concrete 9 years ago continues to unfold. Ready to get out of here?
My whole body is covered in rash. Like, my eyes are swollen, my sinuses are stopped up. It's just intense.
A few remaining spots need bottom paint, one last roller, and one more chip brush to protect our hull from growth.
What's easier for you? I don't care.
I'll roll. Little spots where the keel blocks were and where the lines were. And if you get that and I'm still rolling, then go all along the garboard seam.
Okay.
The garboard seam where the bottom planking meets the keel gets an extra coat with the last drops of anti-fouling we have left in the can. The paint dries fast. Now in the slings, time quickens. Our bodies flood with adrenaline.
We're ready to launch.
Floating on her own but still nestled in the straps, Garrett checks the bilge. No ingress of water, he starts the engine. Our speedy haul out was so successful she didn't leak a drop on our return. Garrett picked me up at the fuel dock, and I wasn't even painting with red, and yet still managed to get some on my clothes.
Oh.
For real?
We decided to get a slip for a few days to tidy the girl up.
Thanks, man.
Marina Cruz at channel 0909 Marina Cruz. Cruz, go ahead.
Hi, we're looking for a 40-foot slip for maybe 3 days. If you have one available, we just launched from the shipyard. First time backing in. Our boatyard dust.
Yeah, oh yeah. My boat was out in the yard and so covered in dust. You painted, right?
Yeah, fresh. Just came from the boatyard.
Nice color.
Gracias.
Come here. Come here. Okay. Here we are. Just got like a film layer of kind of pink fiberglass nasty dust.
Yeah.
And Memo's out sailing, but he'll be right here. Do you want to come to the office with me, or do you want me to just go do that, or?
Yeah, if you're cool, I'll get the boat all settled.
We have a few more projects to wrap up, which the dock will be helpful for. This is our first slip since October, and we just so happened to get the one right next to our good friend. I'm on the wrong dock. That's too funny. Okay. Let's take that again. Oh, shorts. That's what I need in my life.
Yeah.
We also have to check in with the port captain, the office says. Officially wiped out, after showers and still sanding in our dreams, we savor our last nights in air conditioning. Today's task, get Rediviva livable. While we still had a house, we cleaned and fresh thoughts of sailing entered our minds. La Cruz has been our home for 3.5 months. It's been a blast and a blur. Revitalized by friendships and a makeover, we're conjuring up a new vision, drafting ideas and plotting a course. We don't know our destination, but we know we need to sail. A list is being worked on for the next phase of completion. We've learned a lot these last 2 years and are ready to build on that knowledge. It begins with maintenance.
All right, we're still in the slip here in Marina La Cruz, next door to our buddy Memo, and he's got a wood boat too, and so we're doing a soup party. He's using the soup on his hull, and so we're mixed up a big batch, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit our bulwarks. Everything needs it. We've been letting it go for a really long time, so just everything out on deck needs a good couple coats.
For our bright work, we use what we call boat soup, a combination of pine tar, linseed oil or teak oil, and varnish. Each batch is unique, and Garrett refuses to write a recipe. The simple 3 main ingredients are ratioed in the moment and mood of the mixologist. Little to no prep work is needed, boding well for workboat finish. Not fancy, but effective.
It's time for a beer break. Nice.
Across the way in the Yacht Club lounge, I can watch Rediviva blossom over top my computer. Chilled in the climate-controlled silence, I struggle with writer's block to eloquently describe our unmapped heading.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Always fine, buddy.
A story is easier told after the fact, but working it out is intrinsical to its existence. So here we are, back on the water, working it out.
Just continuing to do some of the boat chores after the boatyard to get everything back in order. Now I'm giving the dinghy a little love. It's just got a few spots on it that have slow little leaks, so just doing some minor little patches. Unfortunately though, when I looked for my patch kit, I found the patch kit and everything was good to go, and then the glue wasn't in there. I have no idea where it went. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find Hypalon glue anywhere around here, so they're just tiny little small leaks. So I've got a bunch of 5200, so I'm gonna just try and 5200 them on and see how that lasts. What's wrong with it?
I don't even think it'll make it through the wash.
That's perfectly fine.
You gonna hate me if I throw it away?
No, I've got this all ready to go now, and I'm not gonna not do it. Got this little spot, a couple little small tears, not too much, except there's a mystery Well, it's not a mystery leak anymore because I found it, but I have no idea how it happened. But on the inside, like right in the corner, I'll show you when I flip it around, but there's a huge leak that just came out of nowhere. So I'm gonna have to get creative with that one. I might just like squeeze a ton of 5200 in because it's way in the corner, so I can't really get a patch in there. So I might just squeeze a bunch of 5200 in and hope for the best.
I run to get us some sustenance from the chicken lady to feed our resolve to leave the cruise.
Okay.
Smashing.
That'll work for a while.
We've gone primal. And every time they come with little packets of rice and salsa and tortillas.
One thing I ran out of time to do in the yard was finish paint the chain plates.
I am gonna paint the chain plates and hopefully keep those nice and protected for a bit longer than last time. They're nice and OSFO'd and just need some black paint now. I'll start in on the port side and hopefully the repair on the dinghy will be nice and cured and I can get to the starboard side too before we have to leave the dock.
Our project list is being edited by priority, necessity, and comfort. The parameters of this list are peace of mind and quality of life. We've been stalled by a few things, but renewing our thirst for adventure has brought back some decisiveness.
So I'm gonna tackle another little project that's kind of been an ongoing thing to figure out the solution, and we've tried a couple things that with varying levels of success, but I think I figured out what I need to do. The top three ratlins, which are all wood, actually the top four are all wood. It's a combination of that and the gaff jaws themselves being too narrow that is making, sometimes it's making the main really hard to get down. If our shrouds were higher up the mast, or if our sail was smaller, which we thought the sail was gonna be smaller than it actually ended up being. So when the sail's at full hoist, the gaff jaws are way up high, like kind of pinched into the shrouds. So if that wasn't the case, then it would have been totally the right call to do the last four ratlins in wood. But since we've had to adapt with the sail being longer than we thought, just in practice over the years, Ruth and I have figured out that it doesn't work with this particular setup. Don't worry, Michael. You did a great job, didn't do anything wrong. It's just, you know, if you figure out the little kinks and stuff over just time using the boat. For now, I'm just gonna remove those top ratlins, and then I'm going to pull the gaff off, widen the jaw up a little bit. We potentially have a bigger sail coming up very soon. I want to make sure that everything is running smoothly with the mainsail, so that'll be doable in the time frame before the weather window comes if we leave on this bigger sail.
Our passion restored of sorts has us hopeful and encouraged to see new countries and challenge ourselves as sailors. Rediviva is more than capable of getting us there. We just want to change and add some things, starting with our worn-out gear. A lot's changed for us personally over the years, and it's time to match Rediviva to the current us.
Thank you.
We're not kids anymore, and our needs have grown. Over fresh-caught wahoo from a neighbor, we explore our many ideas. Too many to explain them all, but as they shift from idea to plan, we can divulge more. We're hungry for miles, and hope you are too. Finishing the dockside projects for now, we decide to provision and fuel up the boat for departure.
the sun. What do you got there?
2 full rotisserie chickens.
What do we have left to do? Get the bowsprit back down?
Most importantly, I need to find another bolt or pin for the wind vane rudder, because when we had our bottom cleaned, the diver must have accidentally knocked out the pin, because after he left a little bit later, Ruth looked over the side and saw our hydrovane rudder floating behind us.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it was tied on with a safety line.
Always have a safety line.
Yeah, but pinned somewhere at the bottom of the anchorage.
Yeah. And every hardware store is closed today.
Yeah.
Like 7 a.m. and put the sprit down, get it all rigged up, and we're out of here.
Fashioning a rope seat, I weigh the sprit down so Garrett can reattach the bobstay.
Now he's just gonna tighten it all up. Wave, Garrett! And I have almost everything stored down below. What's up? Oh, ow. It's not the most comfortable seat. We're gonna roll up the dinghy, stow that. Get our hose off the dock. And return Memo's outboard. And we'll be rowing until we find an outboard. But that's okay. Is what it is. Give us a little bit more exercise. Rediviva is quite the workout already. But, you know, we've gained a little bit being here in the Cruz. Bit of a beer belly.
Speak for yourself. Totally fit. Physical specimen.
Apparently just me. Garrett is a perfect physical specimen.
Can you tell?
You look just like a koala or a sloth.
Reinstalling the Yankee is our last step towards setting sail.
Sweet. Any traffic coming?
See ya!
You guys going?
Punta Mita is all we know for now.
All right, we'll see you down the line then.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Our anchorage for the night is less than 10 miles west, but it'll be our launching point out of the bay.
Whee! You're coming too! The unknown. We have no idea where we're going. But you're here with us.
We don't know where we're going. Hurricane season and the list won't allow us to leave Mexico just yet, but the next chapter has the first sentence: